All right, let's bring in meteorologist Keith Carson, who's got a first check or a full check of this forecast. Keith, we've been monitoring this nor'easter that's been sort of strange in its title, right? Really bringing rain and just some snow to very few high elevation areas.
It's a good educational opportunity for the fact that you don't need snow for a nor'easter.
Right.
You know, like we've had ones in the fall, right, with their big windstorms and their nor'easters. It's the same situation. But it's coming to this air mass where it was legitimately really cool today. And take a look at some of these. These are not the kind of records you want to be breaking. You know,
no,
it's like
not right now.
So Joe Cooper used to call this the mini max, so the coolest high temperature for the day. We broke that record today at 49 in Portland, and the other one was in Concord, New Hampshire that we broke. So it was really, really chilly all day today. That's not going to get better as the rain continues to set in to the Portland area and also over western Maine. Although it is worth noting, it took basically all day to get the rain from Kittery to Portland. It was a really slow northward movement, and we'll continue to see that over the next few hours as this storm moves in. But it's a transfer of energy from this low out towards Toronto to this coastal low that actually has some thunderstorm activity with it as it strengthens. So that would be, in the winter, we'd call that a Miller type B nor'easter, and it would be a really good storm system for us. Instead, we're looking at quite a bit of rain and some wind tonight. Still, though, really slow in its progress to the north. So by midnight or so, it's into Bangor, maybe. It might just be a little south there. Still raining hard over southern Maine. Heavy downpours throughout the evening along the coastline. Notice the heavier rain is along the coast, and it is over southern Maine and into the mid-coast. Temperatures are in the 40s, and tomorrow we wake up, still periods of rain, still in the 40s, and it gets chillier in the mountains as the system tries to depart. That's our best chance for accumulating snow there tomorrow morning through about the middle of the day. Tomorrow's just not a nice day. It's raw, it's rainy, and it's windy too, and it's not a whole lot better on Saturday. Still cloudy and showery, and still likely some snow showers in the mountains on Saturday morning into the afternoon. So just a couple of tough days here weather-wise. We do have a wind advisory with wind gusts possible up to 45 miles an hour. I think mostly they'll be below that though, and it will be all coastal. So you head farther inland, and I don't think we're going to have big wind issues, and I still don't think we're going to see many outages. There just could be a few of them possibly. Here's a map you don't like to see in late May, but there will be, as I mentioned, some accumulating snow in the high terrain, which even for them is really late to have snow accumulating. It'll be the 23rd, right, of May when that happens for most of us. There is some good news, which is after a cool and showery day on Saturday, that low moves away and we start to improve on Sunday. Some peaks of sun, not a ton, but some peaks of sunshine around better in the mid and upper 50s. And then the best day is Memorial Day. Temperatures there between 64 and 68, maybe a stray 70, but I didn't want to set that bar if I couldn't hit it. We should be able to hit it Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, temperatures between 70 and 75, and it should be dry during that time period as well, so it looks a whole lot nicer next week. Hard to get worse. Literally setting records for how bad it is, but we will improve, and I like that we get the second half of the weekend, with some decent weather at least.
You were talking about, is it common for people to take off Memorial Day as a week? Something tells me with the end of school coming up.
Right.
Maybe not?
I don't think it's as common as it is with the 4th of July, for example.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
If you can nab a day next week, early next week looks good.
At least for the end of school activities, we'll have some dry weather.
Yeah.
A lot of things outside
a lot of
this
things
time of year.
postponed at this point, yeah.
Yes. All right. Thanks, Keith.